the equity they've already invested, all of the time and hard, work they put into building their home. And I hope that in doing that, it turns around so that they can sit down and say, all right, we'll refinance. We'll look at your assets. We'll look at what you have, what you make, and we'll readjust. We'll actually give you a fair chance. We won't just take what you've spent your whole life working and yourself to the bone trying to build and make for your family and yourself and your children, and I mean, it's disgusting, especially now knowing several people, personally, even in the Occupy McPherson and just, back home, who have been affected directly by banks saying, all right, well, we're not even going to give you a chance. We're just taking your home. Screw you, get out. All the while, begging for all these bailouts, begging for money from the government, and then just having it handed to them like it's nothing. And it really shows, the value of people's morals and where their priorities lie. They don't care about other humans. All they care about is a dollar sign. And even if that dollar signs mean nothing because the dollar has depleted its value so horribly from the Federal Reserve and our government just printing out money like it's fucking flyers you hand out at a grocery store. So, I mean, it doesn't represent gold. It doesn't represent anything. All the dollar bill represents to me is a corrupt system that feeds off of that ugly image that you have to, bow down to this symbol, this dollar sign symbol. And, I guess in the end, hopefully this becomes a big enough wake-up call that, now in the matter of just a week's time, the whole world is starting to just sleep in front of banks, hold up a fort there, stay there, keep a base of operations, let their friends get arrested, willingly get arrested, like I did, like so many of us have just in this week. And it'll make that difference. It'll make that statement, it'll make that impact to where the change starts to take effect and actually becomes real change, not just, okay, well, I can tell these people are mad. I hope that it makes real change. I hope that people can keep their homes. I hope that banks pay for all of their fraudulent, foreclosures, all the machinery that just prints out a foreclosure and says, okay, you're kicked out. Okay, you're kicked out. I hope that's removed and they have people actually sit there and look at this and say, okay, this is a family of 6. They've been working hard and they're always on time with their payments and the economy's in a slump. We'll give them a chance. Hopefully that's what comes out of this, because I mean, it's not going to be overnight. Nothing's overnight. I mean, that's just that's a dream that's way out of reach. But hopefully, in time and in, respectable amount of time, there is change and there is justice for all the people who have been robbed and cheated out of their dreams.
Stump received $21.3 million.
$21.3 million
in compensation. In 2010, 1 million families.
1 million families
Were thrown in the streets. And their homes foreclosed upon. In an attempt to resell them. And bury their crimes. Before Wells Fargo. Were thrown in jail. Wells Fargo has received $25 billion!
$25 billion!
Dollars in taxpayer bailout money!
Dollars in taxpayer bailout money!
And our promise,
another
$8 billion!
Another $8 billion!
$25 billion here!
$25 billion here!
$8 billion there!
$8 billion there!
Pretty
Pretty soon!
you're talking about real money!
You're talking about real money!
All money is fake!
They always tell
Cayman, it's got TDM, apply legal foreclosure papers, and moving purchases online. Please understand I am doing this.
Time is now 10:40. You're now under arrest.
Hey! We didn't break any laws, guys!
it's illegal.
This is illegal protest!
This is illegal protest. 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 This is illegal protest.
I get to go first. I get to pick
We love you. Ladies first. Yes, sir.
Love you, brother. We'll see you in a few
We
hours.
love you, brother, man.
Safe travels. And don't get lost the boat. Classic example of corruption in the system where the law can be bought by an evil corporation of greed.
Congress shall make no law respecting the establishment of religion, prohibiting free exercise thereof, or abridging the freedom of speech or of the press, or the right of the people to peaceably assemble or to petition the government for redress of grievances.
Thank you. This is a prime example of how corrupt our system is, that money buys everything. That's what we're protesting, and it proves right there. We're protesting the greed in this country and the corruption. And right there, that shows to be true, because this is not a violent or aggressive protest. There is nothing happening here that is against the law or unlawful in any way, yet still this piece of paper seems to mean nothing to any of these officers anymore, because they're just doing their job. They're doing what they're told.
All day, occupy VOA! All day, occupy VOA! All day, occupy VOA!
All night, occupy VOA! All night, occupy VOA!
Love you, brother. We'll see you in a few hours. See you soon, Marshall. We love you.
We love you, Marshall.
Man, don't forget to rock that boat. Don't drop your fruit cup. Yes, do not drop the fruit cup.
Don't bend over for the soap.
Next time it's going to watch the cocktail.
It's the sound of the police.
Please, can you spare some money for Bank of America? We just need a few more billion. The taxes are too much. I'm sure you could pay a little bit more to make up for it. Please, can you give Bank of America another handout? I'm begging you. Can you help Bank of America out? You can just make it up in your taxes. Pay a little bit more. It's not that much to ask.
Mic check.
First Amendment!
The First Amendment!
Not a new thing!
It's not a new thing.
That's it. Just say it. Right, Jay?
For blocking the sidewalk, is that your charge?
Yeah.